challenges that people always think about when they're going through a divorce is, will I ever find anyone who will ever go out with me ever again? And how do I get into dating? And gosh, I haven't dated for like a decade or 20 years or 15 years or whatever the amount of years are. Yeah, I get it. It's a big deal for a lot of people to get back into the dating game. The number one piece of advice I can tell you is get yourself sorted out first. The number of people I see just falling straight into the next relationship without truly having found the source of the divorce or finding out exactly why they got divorced in the first place, it's just astounding. And also, you know, they keep repeating the same situations over and over again. It's no surprise that the second marriage divorce rate is around 56% and the third marriage divorce rate is around 72%. It's because people are not actually learning from their past relationships and they carry the same baggage and the same stuff into their next relationship over and over again. The next thing is to find out exactly what the potential baggage or ex-hexes you have from your previous relationships. Not just your divorce, but all your relationships going back in time. What are the kind of issues, the ongoing issues that you have? Are you overly insecure? Do you get really madly angry with people? Are you nagging? Are you mothering? There's lots of things that could be a recurring pattern for you that end up either driving somebody away or end up in situations where you attract the wrong person as a self-fulfilling prophecy. So find out what your baggage is so that you get really clear on the past. The next step is begin to ponder, what are the qualities of the person that I want to date into the future? But make sure that those qualities that you list out don't become a checklist. Because if they become a checklist, then when you're dating into the future, you'll literally be sitting there opposite somebody at dinner with your checklist in your mind going, yeah, no, yeah. Oh my gosh, he just said that. He was a yes, but now he's a definite no. Okay, the date is over. The number of women I've seen actually do that is astounding. And it's so silly, because what you really want to do is, you know, make sure that into the future you are able to give somebody the opportunity to shine. And I have so many clients who have given up their checklist and literally the person that they were meant to be with is their neighbor or somebody right in front of their noses. The next thing is do not date when you're feeling overly vulnerable. When you're feeling overly vulnerable, you tend to have the energy of a disempowered person, almost like a victim type energy. And often when you're in that space, you will attract rescuers. And rescuers are never good in the long term. Because when you start bouncing back and feeling better about yourself, the rescuer by nature will want to oppress you because their sense of self comes from rescuing. So there's a piece in the Naked Divorce book all about the Karpman's drama triangle and about the nature of victim and rescuer. And I encourage you to really educate yourself on that so that you don't date too soon and thereby attract somebody who's not a good long-term match for you. The next thing is make sure that you sort out your baggage from the past. I know I've said it earlier in this video, but make sure you do it not just so that you have success in the future, but for your complexion and your face and your aging concept. So I can walk into a bar, I have a skill now, I can walk into a bar within about 5 or 6 minutes, I can spot the people in the room who are divorced. Why? They have a particular facial expression and look on their face. I call it the divorce look. Now, to ensure that you don't go out dating with that very pointed divorce look on your face, get yourself sorted out. I cannot stress this more highly. Make sure that you take care of yourself, you eat healthily, you don't end up smoking and drinking yourself into oblivion, because that premature aging is going to do you no favors in finding the one. The last tip is to ensure that you really find out what is the secret of making yourself fulfilled as a human being. If you know what the secret is of making yourself fulfilled, you will actually be able to make yourself happy regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not. Now, being in that space of not needing a relationship to be happy is actually the best place to start dating, because then you know yourself, you're sassy, you feel sexy with yourself, you know how to make yourself happy, you have no issue being on your own, And from that place, it's quite attractive, and people will be more attracted to you in that space. Now, if you're actually finding that you're not feeling very confident in yourself, you have no idea what makes you happy, get some professional help. The Naked Divorce is a great way to actually get to the root cause of who you are as a human being. Who are you and what makes you happy when you're not in a relationship, so that you can be happy whether he's there, whether he's not, whether he's paying your attention, whether he's not. You're not dependent on your source of happiness coming from the outside. I would also encourage you to do the Naked Divorce Dream Relationship Challenge. So this is another 21-day program, which is all about getting yourself fulfilled and happy and shining as a human being, so that you can attract the one into your life. To find out more, check out the products on the website. And that's it from me until next time.